What's up, guys? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I am back with another weekly plan with me. This week, I am planning April the 14th through the 20th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner using my Caress Press 2025 inserts. And this week, I did change up the kit I was using. If you saw my April planner kit and foil lineup, I was planning on using a different kit, but my mom ended up actually doing the thing and retiring earlier this month. I have talked about it in my previous plan with me, but she did retire like 2 weeks before this. So I think her last day was this Tuesday. I don't even remember at this point, but we threw her party on Saturday the 19th. And I, of course, wanted to do a kit to commemorate her and her 43-year long career at NASA. And I'm just so proud of her. She had always such a cool job. Like when I was growing up, like she'd come in for career days and like casually bring in like an astronaut's glove and cool stuff for NASA. And I always was like, oh yeah, like whatever about it. But as I've gotten older, I've definitely learned to appreciate it more. And to me, women in STEM are just badass. And knowing what she had to deal with all the misogynistic white men she had to work with at NASA, I'm just very proud of her. And yeah, ultimately, unfortunately, that the people she worked with and how she was treated did have to drive her away because she loves working. But you know, she deserves self-respect. And now NASA is burning because of the president of the United States. So anyways, enough about that. This spread came out super cute. Did I even say what I used yet? I don't know, but I used Space Party from SPC, and it's kind of more kiddie. And my mom, it was a retirement party, which is kind of the opposite of kid-like, but I kind of nixed some elements that I thought were more kid-like and tried to focus on certain elements. I don't know. I still think it's cute. It's space themed, it's party themed, and that is what I threw. I threw my mom a space weather retirement party. She worked on a lot of space stuff for the first half of her career, especially while space shuttles were a thing. But after they stopped becoming a thing, she moved to weather satellites. So the most recent thing she did was when we went to her rocket launch space. Her rocket launch in June last year, they released a GOES device, which tracks lightning and thunder. And there's currently a huge thunderstorm happening right now. And that is how we know about it, is through that NOAA satellite that she helped work it with. So I'm very proud of her. She has been retired and it's just such an accomplishment. And she literally started working at NASA since she graduated with her master's degree from Stanford when she was 21. She's been working at NASA ever since. She never changed jobs. And it's just like quite an accomplishment because I've already changed jobs like 50 times and she stuck with it. She's very dedicated. She had 3 kids while doing it, balanced being a mom, and I just love her so much. So I love how this spread came out. I did a color block. I used navy solid underlays and these super cute, I don't even know, I think they were like space doodles or something, but there's like stars and moons from Planet Hannah, and I got that in purple confetti. And I also got some bottom washi and purple confetti. I threw in some of these star overlays I got from Hannah's shop that are kind of a new release in purple confetti. And then I threw in later some quotes. I think I did it off camera, but one of my favorite quotes was a quote I had from a Valentine's Day sheet that says, "Love you to the moon and back," which my mom and I always say to each other because she is a space girly. So yeah, I think this turned out really cute. I'm very proud of my mom. I also think it works purple for April, perfect for April because of the purple. I hate Erin Condren and don't support that person at all or her products anymore because she's done terrible things if you just Google her. But she will always remind me that purple is for April and likewise for all those monthly colors. But I'm going to hop into this day by day. I only had one extender on Friday, and yeah, it was a super busy week. I basically threw the whole retirement party, and like more than 75 people came. I did do a vlog this week from the weekend before this, which was Thai New Year, into this Saturday, which was the retirement party. So I just did lots and lots of party prep and getting ready for my mom's party and just doing all the things. I actually really want to be like a party planner in the future. It's just kind of hard to like get started with that type of stuff. So I got to throw my mom this great party and it was so fun. And I definitely want to do more parties in the future. So I threw my name out there for a couple of her friends and stuff that were at the party. But yeah, it was really fun. Also, my dad retired like a while ago and he was an architect, and doing an architect retirement party versus a space retirement party was the comparison in terms of decor and getting everything was just so much easier with the space theme. So shout out to my mom for being cool AF. That's the thunder that my mom's satellite is currently tracking. Shout out to her. Isn't this so like perfect? It's thunderstorming in the background of this plan with me. My mom would love this. Maybe I should send it to her. But yeah, I'm gonna hop into the day by day. And I did pull some customs from Plana Hannah in purple confetti, as well as some old purple confetti I had from a leftover foil bundle I've used before. And then I did pull some doodles in a purple color and this like sparkly pale pink that SPC came out with that was on one of my samplers when I was on her Scribble Squad thing. But yeah, let's hop into this day by day. All right, on Monday, I did do some work from home this morning, so I will mark that. And then we did take the dogs on a little walk. We were watching Jake's coworker's dog, so we were watching another dog basically. So we walked the dogs, and then I did have therapy this day. So I'm going to mark that. And then Jake and I did get some groceries. So I'll put all that in. I need to grab my tweezers. Okay, so for work, I will try and say where everything is from. But as I always say, if you have any questions, just leave it down below because I'm not the best. Sometimes I try and tell stories too. But all my foiled scripts in this purple confetti are from Plana Hannah. And yeah, that laptop doodle is from SPC. This character is from Whimsy Plans, and this Walk the Dog script is from Carly Plans. And then I did have therapy. This is from SPC, and the script is from Letters to Apollo, who I have no idea. I don't follow them anymore, so I don't know if they're even open. And then I did get groceries, SPC doodle, and another Plana Hannah script. The purple confetti just matches so well with this, like the tone. And then we had a dog pickup. Oh, wait, we were watching another dog this day. We were watching our girl Bentley. So we weren't even watching the other dog I was talking about. This is so long ago. I've been waiting for this foil for forever because I ordered it so last minute because my mom just like kept saying she was going to retire, and then I just never freaking believed her until she actually did. And then, you know, it all happened very fast. I basically planned this whole party in less than 2 weeks notice. So, and this whole spread. So, the dog we were watching got picked up, and then Jake and I did spray paint my mom's gift. We basically, my sister-in-law made me this like wooden board. It's in my vlog if you want to check it out. I do a lot of talking about it and showing it there, but it turned out really, really good. But yeah, my sister-in-law basically made me this like wooden board that I hung pictures from, and we had to spray paint it because it was wood. So yeah, we spray painted in our backyard, and then I just gamed on my iPad and relaxed. Those doodles are both from SPC, and those scripts are all from Planner Hannah. I need my pen, and it'd be really helpful if I had more than one pen, but I don't. I should actually go on Amazon and order another, because, like, where is my pen? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I need another one of these pens. They had these pens in Thailand, but they were all blue ink. I was so sad. Okay, so we spray painted my mom's gift, and then I just gamed. On Tuesday, I did do work again. I think maybe I'll put in another one of those smaller labels, just because, I mean, it does take up a lot of my day, but it's not like a big thing I need to mark. And then we had a meet and greet this day. The dog we ended up watching that I talked about earlier, came over and we met her. She was a 7-year-old schnauzer named Pepper. Yeah, she was not my favorite dog. She was very, very stubborn and had lots of accidents. And yeah, having accidents is like my bare minimum, because I'm like, if your dog is not potty trained, then what is the point? So worked. And then we had a little Rover meet and greet. These are both from Carly Plans. Technically, it wasn't Rover because it was Jake's coworker, but you get the vibes. And then I did game this day. I was playing Cheeseria and Bakeria on my PC, which was fun. I like Cheeseria. I'm talking about the Gamerias, by the way, if you don't know. These are like my new obsession, but I like Cheeseria, which is like basically sandwiches and fries. The Bakeria is pies, and it's so freaking hard. I do not like it. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be playing that one again, but I did do some of that because I was gonna film a video like of me ranking them all. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, but I thought about doing that for a video. And then I did play what's it called, Donutria on my iPad, which Donutria is like definitely my favorite so far. And then I just watched Tournament of Champs this night, which has since ended, but it's like my favorite cooking show. And Guys Grocery Games, which is also one of my favorite cooking shows. Okay, so I also watched 90 Day. I don't think I mentioned that, but I watched 90 Day. This is all from Planner Hannah. I did game Donutria, so I used a donut icon. I thought that was cute. I guess I used 2 game scripts in one day, which is kind of crazy. It's like, did I do anything else with my time? But yeah, it is what it is. And then I watched Tournament of Champs. These are all from Planner Hannah. This doodle is from SPC, and we watched Guys Grocery Games. Super cute. Then on Wednesday, I worked again. So I will mark that. And then I was in a mood. I literally could not figure out why I was so freaking grumpy for like basically 2 weeks. But my period was like 2 months late, which is like, if you ask me, it's kind of like, it's just like mind games, especially if you're trying to get pregnant. So yeah, I was basically PMSing, long story short, for like ever, but I was just mad for a few weeks. but I was grumpy this day. So I'm going to mark that. And then we went to Costco because we needed to get some things for my mom's party. So we went to Costco. It's so weird in the DMV, because we live in Northern Virginia, which is really close to Maryland and DC. So we have lived in all three of those locations. Technically, DC is not a state, but we've lived in all three of those locations. So Maryland doesn't sell any liquor or alcohol, like no wine or beer, no liquor, at Costco. And then DC sells all of it. And then Virginia sells wine and beer. So it's super, I don't know. Let me know if any of like your states you live in have like weird rules about that stuff too. But yeah, it's just weird because my mom likes wine and we were throwing a wine tasting party. So it made more sense to go to Costco here than the Costco, in Maryland where she lives. But the DC Costco's are like the move, because if you like vodka, which vodka is like really the only hard liquor I will drink. I don't like it, but it's like the only one I'll drink. The Costco vodka is like the same supplier or whatever as Grey Goose. And if you've ever had Grey Goose, it's super smooth. So yeah, I really like Kirkland vodka, but we don't go into DC that much. And there's only like 1 or 2 Costco's in DC, and it's not the most convenient. But yeah. Anyways, went to Costco, did a bunch of party prep this day. I planned and had a little YouTube binge. Moving on to Thursday. On Thursday, I had some work stress and chaos that I was going through. It is now literally just been resolved to today, which is like literally 3 weeks later, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, work chaos. I'm just gonna put work at the top again. And then we took Ollie on a walk, and then Jake and I ran some errands. I have no idea what errands we ran. None. I think oh no, I do remember. I think we went to Michael's, possibly. Yeah, I think we went to Michael's and maybe somewhere else. But I was just doing my mom's like party prep stuff and needed some last minute things. So yeah, the super cute sticker of me and Ollie is from Whimsy Plans. And then, yeah, Jake and I, like I said, ran errands. And then I worked on my mom's gift like all night. It kind of took a while. So we'll mark that. And then I did do some planning, so I'll mark, I planned and journaled. Geez, I guess I have to mark both. Plan, journal, and then I did watch Twitch streams this night, which I pretty much watched Twitch, can I say that? Twitch streams every night, as long as someone's streaming, which between everyone I follow, there's usually someone streaming at night. But yeah, I've been super into the Twitch lately. Let me know if you guys like Twitch, who your favorite streamers are. But yeah, I worked on my mom's gift all night, and then I did do some planning and journaling. And then I watch Twitch streams. Say that 5 times fast. I don't think I could. That Twitch icon is from Carly Plans. All the scripts are from Planahanna. Okay, then on Friday, my 1X day, so hopefully we can get through it. So this was the day that that other dog I was talking about that we had a meet and greet with got dropped off. So she came in the morning. And then I had a nail appointment this day, and I did get my whole face waxed, which feels so good. Okay. So dog drop off. These are all from Plana Hannah. These doodles I use are from SPC. And then this Nails Done script is one of my favorites. I have bought multiple sheets of this now, and it's from Carly Plans. Okay, then I walked the dogs. Oh my God, this day was so busy, I forgot. Okay, so we walked the dogs. And then we went to my parents' house, which was quite a mission because we had so much stuff to bring. I had like ordered everything on to like my house pretty much. So it was just a lot of stuff that we had to bring over. I usually try to do solid pattern, but usually towards the weekend, it just does not always work out the way I want it to, which is fine. I feel like for this particular pattern, you can't even tell. So it's literally NBD. But went to my parents' house for the weekend. I was reunited with my parents' dog, Mochi. That custom of her is from Alicia Craft, and the script is from Carly Plans. And then I got some of my favorite sushi from our favoriteest restaurant and most affordable by where my parents live this night. And then we went and got our favorite ice cream and hung out with our friend. So I'll put that in here. And then we did do lots and lots of party prep, and I watched Amazing Race with my dad this night, which was so fun. I always knew he would like that show, but he's never really like watched it. And so I just put it on for us this night, and he really liked it. And so we watched it together. It was quite fun. My parents love to travel, and they're going to travel a lot. Now that they're both retired, I think traveling is a form of education. It's just great. Carmen's hung out with our friend Alex. We did do lots of party prep, and I watched Amazing Race with my dad. All those doodles are from SPC, and all the scripts are from Plana Hannah. Okay. And then I'm going to write in with Alex. Okay. Then on Saturday, Jake and I, this was the day of the party, so honestly didn't do much because we were just throwing a party. But Jake and I went on a little date night early in the morning. And oh my God, I don't think I've ever used all of these. Love that. So we got bagels and coffee. So we went on a little date, and then we did take the dogs on a walk because we knew they'd be antsy AF during the day. But the party was basically inside and outside. So Ollie and Mochi were just like free ranging. The dog we were watching, we had to like keep on a leash because she probably runs. But Ollie and Mochi are very good doggies. So we went on a little date. We walked the dogs. like perfect weather this day, which was nice because, like I said, the party was inside and outside. And of course, my parents had pickleball going on. So people were playing pickleball outside in our driveway. And then, yeah, we threw my mom her retirement party. So I'll put that in this cutie box here. And then we just celebrated. And then our bestie Alex came over again this night. And we just hung out with him all night. Literally till like 2 a.m. I think he stayed. It was quite late. Jake was very much falling asleep, but it was a good time. Okay, so for my mom's retirement party, I did get a custom in my sheet for that. And yeah, it was really fun. Like I said, there was like 75 or more people. We did games. We had lots of food. We had charcuterie from Wegmans. We had catering from our favorite Thai restaurant in the area. And we had lots of cakes and desserts. We had egg tarts. We had cupcakes I decorated. Lots of decor. I had like a slideshow going. We had music going. We had a wine tasting going. Made wine tasting cards. Like I said, there was a game. There was also a winner for best drink, which was very fun. But yeah, it was quite the vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone has been complimenting me ever since whenever I see her friends. It's so freaking funny. But yeah, so on Sunday I did absolutely nothing because I was so tired from this party, y'all. Like, I put all my energy into it and I was standing like literally for like so long this day. And this night we decorated so much. It was just like I was pooped. So pooped. So this day I really just like chilled. So I'm gonna mark that it was 420 and Easter, which is freaking hilarious that they were on the same day this year. I'm not religious, so well, I'm semi-Buddhist, but I don't celebrate Easter. I used to celebrate it like secularly, is that the word? When I was a kid. I love Easter egg hunts. I'll probably celebrate it again when I have kids because I think it's such a cute little kid holiday, but for now everything like that is triggering. So yeah. And then we walked the doggos this day. We were so freaking tired. There was not a lot going on. We edited the photos I did on top of throwing the whole party, did take photos as well because Jake just didn't really do like let me backtrack. Jake just wasn't actively like taking photos and stuff. So I just went ahead and took over and started doing it. But yeah, he did help me edit them because I am not a good Lightroom editor and he is. So that was very helpful. We got all those photos up. My mom changed her pro pic and changed her Instagram name to Ruth Tirement or something, which is what Jake named the photo album, and she saw it and thought it was hilarious. And it was funny because ever since Thailand, which was back in February, she's been like bugging us to think of a new Instagram handle for her. Like, she's like obsessed with Instagram handles and like she's changed hers so many times. And then Jake made the album name that and she just changed it right away. It was very funny. But walked the dogs, edited the photos, and watched YouTube all night. Alrighty, guys. So this is how the spread is looking like in full. I am obsessed with the purple confetti with the navy solids under. I think it looks so cute. And yeah, I just really love this. I went ahead and put some of the mini deco on. I had some from my old sampler that had the "Exist Loudly" quote that I used down here. I used some of the hearts. And then I used some of these Moon 2 and Twinkle 1 deco bits that came on the washi sheet. So yeah, I really love how this looks all together. My spreads so far have been very purpley, and here's a sneak of next week. It's also very purpley. It's just April vibes, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Follow me on my planner Instagram to see up close videos and pictures of this spread, as well as all the other spreads I do. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!